Hello everybody and welcome. We're still ploughing our way through the Timmy Flippy Floppy Folio-ish journal. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? And we're still decorating the left hand side as it stands at the moment, so let's see if we can make some good headway today. We did quite a lot of it last time, I think. So that's done. These two aren't. I'm just going to do them as I come to them. I think that's the best way. So this is a little corner pocket there, and this is a belly band. Right, okay. Well, I've found these two sizable remnants, and they're pretty much the last two remnants of any size I've got left. So this was a piece from a page that I did wrong. I'm surprised it's only one page, and that would fit there actually. So right, let's do that one, and then this one, which is slightly wider, it measures touch over 4, and I thought that could go in behind the belly band. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. But we'll come to them later. What we need to do is decorate these pockets, the pocket and the belly band a bit. So I've laid out some things, nothing dramatic, just something to liven that up. One of the things I've laid out is this label. No idea where I got it. It's a sticker. It may have come with your creative studio or something like that. But I'm just going to cut that end off there. Need to cut another little bit off, so I want it to be square at that end. Yeah, that's fine, that's square. And the plan is this, that I'm going to put that up to the edge of the paper. I've got this little bit out of a collage strip. Put that there. Then I've got this fragile do not drop, which I thought I could put there. And for all that's not an amazingly large collage, it looks nice, I think. So let's attend to that. Let's ink round what we can ink round. So I'm pretty sure this is a sticker, but I'm going to ink round it before I take the backing off, obviously. Otherwise, it's going to be an impossible dream. So that's that bit. These little bits out the collage strips are so useful. So the mass purging and cleaning and clearing still goes on. I went to the tip yesterday evening with Mr. F. Oh my goodness, it's amazing how much you can get rid of. Amazing. So let's take the stickery bit off the back of that. There we go. And I want it about there. So just line that up on the edge of the paper and stick it down. Don't think I really need to darken that up any. I think it looks alright. And I mean, you can just use any bits of ephemera that you've got hanging around. You can make bits of ephemera out of Timmy pages or any book pages that you've got, cut things out. Die cut things, do what you fancy. Make it your own. I'm just giving you ideas, that's all. So I'm going to pop that there. And that, as far as I'm concerned, is that that pocket decorated. I really like it. So I'm going to use this one. Didn't I say yes, this one? So I'm going to have to put a little bit of glue behind there where I pulled that off the sticky back. There we are. So this one I need it to be about there. Let's try it there. Which trimmer is this going to fit in? Oh, it's going to fit in this one, that's alright. Mr. F's giving the fire the kiss of life. Huh? You never know. It might work. Might spring back into action. Is it going to spring into action?
Hot stuff.
Your hot stuff. Excellent. That's good to know. Honestly, this morning, I don't know. We've barely moved off the bit, and yet I feel like we haven't really done anything. I had a package to get ready to send to Indiana. I had
Jones.
Indiana Jones, yeah. I had, what else did I do this morning? I sorted 2 drawers out on my plastic drawer emporium here. But there were 2 dodgy ones. You know, one had flowers, bows, you know, ribbon bows, and stickers in it. So there was a lot in there. And there was so much in it that you couldn't actually see what was in it because it was ram-packed. So I've been out through that, and the other drawer was called toppers, and I've been out through that as well. So actually, I've done all right. Just feels like I haven't done very much. Right, it's a bit tall, so I'm just going to bring it down to about there, make a mark at the bottom and trim that off, and then we'll see where we are up to. I particularly wanted to use this piece because it's got those lovely red labels down there. So that fits nicely into there. Yeah, happy with that. That's perfect. That just needs inking round and backing. But pretty much that's done. Probably needs a dangle. It looks a bit bare at the top, so I'll put a dangle on it, but I'll come back to that. And this, well, let's decorate the belly band. I found this bit of paper. It's from the Tim Holtz backdrops, but as you can see, it's really a remnant. And I wondered if I could make an envelope. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's big enough, but let's give it a try. So I'm going to square off all these bumpy bits. Leaving as much as I possibly can. It's going to be tiny, but you know, might serve the purpose. So this now measures almost 2 inches across, so it is a little on the tiny side. I think I'll do it in that dark red. So let's see. Let's see where we need to fold this. About there, I would say. About there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. No, you don't need to do that. You just need to to burnish your fold in. But you can love it if you want to. And then this, I'm just going to fold that over like that, just leaving a small bit at the top. Like that. Marvellous. Quite marvellous. So that's going to go there. I'll decorate it up a little bit. And I also want to put a little thumb notch in there. You'll never get anything out of it. So I've got my tiny, I don't know what this is even, 1/2 inch. They never see fit to tell you what it is, which is a bit silly, but I think it's 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to make a central mark on there, which is at 1 inch. And then just trim out, punch out, I mean to say, a little thumb notch. There we go. Pop that away again. does not need to be on my desk. I wonder when I get to my new place, my new studio, if I'll have things like that so accessible. I mean, down this side, down my left, I've got all my distress inks in a drawer, and then I've got all my eyelets, corner rounder, all that sort of stuff right here at my left-hand side. And behind me I've got other things. So I don't know. I really don't know if it's going to be... I'm going to try my hardest to make it really accessible. But this table, desk, whatever you want to call it, that I work on, there's actually a couple of foot behind it where I sit. Hello. And behind me again, that's where all the boxes are. You know, boxes. Drawers is the word I'm looking for. So I'm going to just round the corners on these. I'm going to round them really small. No, I'm going to round them a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, so that's the 7mm one I'm using. There we go. So I'm off now to ink around there. I think that'll look nice. And that's finished, hasn't it? Oh, and I just need to trim this out to the right thing. So I've got that on that side, and that on that side. But I think the blue flowers will stand out a bit better. So I use that. And I don't know how long I need it, but let's see. Mark that to there. I knew I was going to have this problem. I knew when I marked it I was never ever going to be able to see it again. So let's just scour around. Do you think that's it there? It could be. Let's do it. Oh no, that wasn't it. No, that wasn't it. I need to come... Ah, there it is. Is that it? I think it is. I'm going to say it is anyway. See if that fits. No, it's a bit tall. Honestly, this is just a square cut. What's wrong with me? Oh, now I've cut it again. I caught it with my trimmer. Oh, do you get the impression today's going to be one of those days? Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. So that'll be there. This will be decorated with our little pocket. Yep, that's fine, I think. I like that. So I'm going to back that round the corners, ink around it, do the same with this one, and then I'll be back. Okie dokie, so that's that done. They're backed, they're rounded, they're inked, whatever. Where's the page now? So that's going to slide into there. Gives us lots of journaling space. It's a nice fit in there as well, actually. It's not going to go flippy flopping around. And this one is going to go into there. Perfect. So that's the two cards done. And I have inked around the envelope like that. Might have to put a little Velcro dot on it, that's fine. And now I need to glue it. Yep. So just a bit of glue just up there, both sides. This glue gun, honestly, it allows for the finest bead of glue. It's amazing. Fold that over. And press that down. There we go. And then I want to just add a little bit of paper inside there. Probably that folded up would do. So let's cut that at the right width. I mean, it's a bit of something and nothing, this, you understand, but it is something. It's just another sort of interactive thing for people to see and play with. That might be too wide, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we shall see. See if it fits in. Yeah, that fits in. That's great. So that's it down to the bottom. So we need to make our first fold over about there, I would say. Let's take that out then. So that's our first fold, but let's just get it straight. It's always for the best. Burnish that, then I can fold that back again to about there. Whoops, that wasn't tremendously straight, was it? There we go, and I think I'll just trim that bit off, actually. So there we are, we've got a little bit of journaling. It's better than none. So let's pop that into there. Come on, open up. It's very flat, this, but it will go in. That side, just that's it. There you go. Was it really that difficult? So that goes down into there. Oh no, don't tell me I've done it too long. Oh, it's right on that fold over. Oh, look at that. I've done it too long. Oh, drat. Still, I can get another piece out of here. Could be worse. It is, at the end of the day, just cheap copy paper. So that can go in the bin. That's no good to man the beast. Should have held on to it, shouldn't I? So I knew where to make my lines, but I didn't, so I didn't. Just making sure that's straight. There we go. Right, so this one, I don't want to make the fold quite so long. Let's just do it from the outside, shall we? It might be easier. So just up to about there. Right, okay. Let's fold that over nice and square. Funny, isn't it? It's often the fiddly little things like this that take longer than anything else. But you know, it is what it is. And I'm just folding that over again to there. Like that. And I'll just fold that over. Why not? And let's hope that this one fits. Otherwise I will be angry. I'll be angry. Be angry at this envelope. Come on. There we go. Yay! look at that. That's perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it. And that flips over, so let's put a little Velcro dot on there. I think we've got room for the Velcro dot. Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to put one just at the bottom of there, because I haven't got a lot of space to play with. Stick that on, fold that over. Yeah, it just fits in there, I can tell you. Just. And that's it. They're stuck down. What have I done wrong here? I've stuck two fuzzy bits on. This envelope, it's determined to blinking annoy me today. Let's just peel that off. We're lucky that I hadn't really gone to town sticking it down. So I need one of the rougher bits. No, maybe, I don't know. Let's stick that down and hope. Yay! We've done it. So that's that. Opens up. Lovely, lovely job. Finally. Like I say, these little jobs that you think just going to take a couple of seconds end up taking far longer than that. But it is the little things that make the journal special. So let me put those away somewhere safe. Right, so that's going to go onto there, and I thought I'd decorate it. I've got one of those numbers again that I used before somewhere, and I thought I could pop that down at the bottom there. And I've got a little label. I don't know if that would fit on there. Yes, it would perfectly. So let's stick this number down, which I just printed with that black cherry, stays on black cherry ink, which I really rather like for this project because it's not bright red. Stick that down there. Lovely. And then this, which I don't think I've inked around this actually. Where's my dauber? I'm just going to pop that there. This is another Timmy piece of ephemera out of one of his ephemera kits. Can't remember which one. Let's just put that there. That just fits, but that's all it has, you know. It doesn't have to have loads of room around it, it just needs to fit, and it does. So, cooking on gas, finally. So the question is, where do I want that? About there probably, I think. Looks quite nice. So let's glue that on. So about there-ish, I think we said. So get it fairly central. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Let's open that up and give it a good burnish down. Right up to that fold. Well, who'd have thought that a little pocket like that would have taken quite so long? But it does look nice, I like it. So, back to this one. I've got a little collage there, so I'm happy with that. I just want to do a dingle dangle. And I've looked out this label. I think it's a Tracy Fox label, I'm pretty sure it is. It just says botanical, and I printed it out on cream paper. So it looks a bit more aged, and I've been around it with ink. And I've also found this butterfly, who's basically black, but he's got a bit of red in his wing, so I thought I'd just dangle those off there. like that. So let's find the centre. What does that say? It says 3 3/4. That's not much help to me. My brain's not functioning enough for that. So I'll jig it along and put a mark there where I want it. I might put a red eyelet in this actually. That would look quite nice. Just going to move that nearer the thing. There we go. Oh, I need to make a hole in these as well. I'm going to make a, a smaller hole for these ones. And this butterfly wing. There we go. Fine. Perfectly fine. Alright, Mr. F. What's that, a ring? Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Is that my wedding ring?
I'm not sure that would fit.
I mean, it might have done at one stage.
Might have done. It's 9-carat white gold, I think.
9-carat white gold. Oh, go on. No, don't want to go on. Too fat. My fingers are too fat. Now I've got it stuck. It's really nice though. Don't chuck it out or anything. Once I get to be not quite so fat, I'd enjoy wearing that. Right, where's the reinforcements? Bring on the reinforcements. We need to be reinforced. Not those tweezers, let's try these ones. And I want another one of those that sort of goes up to that one, in fact, I think is the ideal job. I just keep these in this little jar. I've no idea why. I presume the little jar was handy the day Mr. F cut the whole sheet. When I find that sheet, I'll show you it, the sheet of the reinforcers. It's a really useful thing. So I'm going to put that there. It still doesn't reach right to the back, but it's near enough. Before I do that, I'm just going to go over it with a bit of ink because it's a bit very red. That's not berry red, it's berry red. So, tweezers. I thought I'd done the wrong side, but don't know if there is a right and a wrong side. So let's put that on there. There we go. That looks about right to me. Lovely. And then we just need some twine. I've got a little bit of twine out actually, because I replaced this one because it just wasn't long enough. So through the butterfly first. And that one. Through the owl. Even up the ends. And tie a knot. Simple as that. We've worked for these 2 pages today, haven't we? I've worked for my lunch today. There we are, let's just trim the ends off those. So, let's have a look then. That's nice, isn't it? It's a nice page spread, I like that. glad you do. Yes, I do. So that folds over there. Then this opens up. We've done that one. Done that one. We've done that one. I'm just going to take my ink to those numbers. Just darken them a bit. Just a bit in your face. It's a bit better, I think. I need to see if I can find some paper that's this colour. More a sort of maroony colour. Because I do love red with Timmy. But actually I like that page. It's nice. This one we've decorated. We put that little envelope in. Didn't put anything in there. Let's put something in there. Here we go again. So let's just see how wide we need it. You have to make an allowance for the glue, that's the problem. So I'll cut that. Oh, got to unearth my Timmy trimmer. So this is just a piece of A4. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with just using letter size or any scrap actually that you've got hold of. Will do the job, I would say. If it's coffee stained, so much better. So is that going to fit in there? That's the question. Why, yes it is. And I'm going to fold that about there, because I don't want to have that same debacle that we had last time. So let's make sure that's straight and bone folder it down. And then do I want to come up or down? I think I might come up. Let's make sure that's straight as well. Then I've got a little bit there. That is not straight. Why don't you want to go straight? Are you just being awkward for the sake of it? Yeah, I thought so. There we go. Right, where was this going to go now then? In this envelope here. And now you don't want to fit? Is there a reason? Oh my goodness me. I'm just going to take my tweezers and go down there because I think there's some glue at the top. Ah, there we are. I think it was just a bit of glue. So that goes in there like that. Perfect. More journaling. That comes down and it's held with the Velcro dot. Wow, such progress. And on the back of that, oh yeah, we've got that lovely big journaling card with this 5 of hearts, which I love. Love that there. Then this page, yeah, that needs a little bit of inkage. I'm going to look actually, since I've finished this video, I'm going to look and see if I can find any sort of more maroony colour. But as it is, I'm just going around everything I can see and dulling it down a bit, and I think it looks better. There we go. Here we've got, yeah, 2 long thin cards and 2 dangles. So that goes in there. Yeah, that's, we stapled that on, if you remember, and it goes out over the front of that pocket, and the other bit stays in there. And then this comes over. Done, done. Done, done. I think, are we done? Have we done this side? That's done, that's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. And that's not, yeah, we've done this side. Wow, I had no idea I was so close to finishing that. No idea. They go there, and this comes over. So all we've got to deal with, it is getting a bit fat. All we've got to deal with now is, yeah, but look at that, you see, it's still, it meets perfectly that now. Perfectly. So that was good guesswork. Right, so what I want to do now is decorate this with something. I'm not sure what yet. I shall think about it. That's what I'll do. I'll think about it. And also wonder if I need to put something on the inside on here. But I'll pause you there whilst I think. That's me thinking. That's my thinking head. See you in a minute. Right, I've had an idea. Put the flags out. Miss B's had an idea. I've got these lovely little pocket, well, envelope, I don't know what, coin envelopes maybe. I seem to remember it was a die, and it was a die from Creative Expressions, Sam Pooley. And I did think it was going to be bigger than this, but actually this is the size, so that's the size. And I made it, and I've sort of inked it all up and stamped it and whatever. And I thought that would look quite nice there. But I haven't got a heck of a lot of room to work with because I've got an eyelet there, and this border is only 1/2 inch. So it's going to be tricky, but I think it can be done. So I'm going to put a bit of a pocket. I can't stick that down, you see, because if I stick it down, then you won't get the benefit of the coin envelope thing. So, which side shall I use? I like this side better. Let's use that. So I'm going to cut myself, and it needs gussets. This needs a gusseted pocket because it's too thick otherwise. So let's see where we want it to be. So I want it to come to there, and I want it to come to there. And then I'm going to add 1/2 inch on to those measurements to give me a gusset. So it's going to be an angled pocket, but it's going to have to have gussets. You just have to have gussets. Right, so that's my line, and I'm adding on 1/2 inch. There or thereabouts. I'm guessing, but I think that's right. And then on this side, where's my line? There's my line. So I'm just going to do the same, add about 1/2 inch. Right, so now I need my little scoreboard. Budge up out the way. And I'm going to score in my 1/2 inch gussets. I wasn't far out with my estimation. And 1/2 inch down here. I mean, we'll have to see. This might not work at all. If it doesn't, I'm really sorry, and I hope you're not crafting along. I think by now you've learnt not to craft along with me. Things do go wrong from time to time. So I'm going to just cut into that corner, then cut out of that corner at an angle. And then I want to work out, that's that side, where my angle's going to be. And that's pretty arbitrary, really. Put it where you fancy it. I don't need my scoreboard anymore. Let's just put that away instead of balancing a trimmer on top of an uneven scoreboard. So I'm just going to come in, I don't know, 1/2 inch from there and 1/2 inch up there. Let's just trim that and see what it looks like. So let's fold the gussets in. Where's my little blue scissors gone? Here they are. So that's just got a little knobble there that I could live without. And I'm going to have to trim that, put a mitre on that, otherwise you'll see it. I didn't cut that properly. And a mitre on the bottom one as well. There we go. Right. It's a tiny little pocket. I don't know. I hope it does the job that we want. So that's going to go there. That's the plan. Once it's inked around. And then that's going to sit in there. Might work, you know. Might. Going to bring it up a little bit and in a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think it will fit in there. So it'll look like that. So I'm going to have to bring it up a little bit, otherwise it's going to hamper that eyelet. But it can be fairly flush. Well, not flush, but flush-ish. Flush-ish with that side. Okay, let's give it a try. If that doesn't fit in, then we'll have to unleash Plan B, which I absolutely have no clue what that's going to be, but it'll be something. We could just put an ordinary journaling card in or something. That'd be a bit disappointing now after I've promised you that. Let's go around twice because the first one didn't do much. There we go, right. So that's going there. Like that. Right, so let's put some glue on that. Stick that down. Phew. It's a nervy old game. There we go. So you see I'd say that's about 1/4 of an inch in from that side. And all I've done is put glue on the bottom so far. Just see what it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. So now I'm going to put my glue up the side gusset. Sure I've got plenty at the top. So really I want to kind of bend this a little bit if I can, just to give a bit more room in that pocket. So don't bend it massively, otherwise it'll look weird, but just see if you can allow, bring it in a little bit to see if you can get a bit more space in that pocket. The hour of impending doom is drawing nigh, where we try it and see what happens. I just want to leave that for a minute, but I don't want to leave it because I want to see if it fits. Yeah, it fits. Look at that. Look at that. That's perfect. Would probably go in a little bit further, but I don't really want to. Says she doing it anyway. Yeah, that's perfect. So that comes out, and then you've got a little envelope. So we need to just put a little bit of paper in there, not much because we don't want to make it even fatter, but it has got a nice gusset in there. We've gone gusset mad. Gussets everywhere. So let's see how wide we want this paper to be. About there. Trim that out. Phew. So very nerve-wracking. So let's fold that over about there. Let's just check that that looks all right. Yeah, that's fine. No idea what that was. I'm just going to keep folding in a concertina type fashion, just so we can definitely say there is some journaling around. So let's see if this wants to fit. Oh yes, perfectly, absolutely perfectly. There's not a centimetre or even a millimetre to spare. And then this goes into that little slit there, like that. And it's going to pop into there. Well, would you look at that? How nice does that look? It looks inviting. Yes, it does. Right, so I'm going to tie this up, and I think that's that side done. I was no idea we were so near to completion on that side. There we go. So yeah, that all fits nicely. And we have added bulk. I mean, I've just added quite a lot of bulk there as it stands, but let's see what we've done. Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. That still fits there. Just going to tie that a little bit tighter actually. It was just caught on something at the top. That's it. Oh, aren't flippy floppies fun? They absolutely are. Right, so that's that side done. Looking nice, looking nice. Close it up. Yeah, it's just beginning to get somewhat of an alligator about it, but that's okay. Right, so next time I might make a little writing journal, and then we'll move on to this. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I shall see you soon when we make the little journal. So bye for now. Have a nice day. Bye.